Hello, Mets fan here in the Philippines. I'll cover my point of view of the game on what happened, but first I'll put the stats, the numbers that I like to put. The Tigers 2, the Mets 3 runs. The Tigers got 8 hits, no errors. The Mets 7 hits and 1 error. I believe the error was on Mark Vientos when he was trying to attack the ball. He bobbled it, the base. And they called him safe. The review, I saw it, I thought it was, they called him safe. I thought he was an out, but I guess there was insufficient evidence. The 2 runs from the Tigers came on a double, which I thought was an error that Carson Benge, because he touched the ball. It was easily catchable for my view, but maybe they gave him the double because of the speed of Carson Benge. No other player, not a lot of players would have caught on that ball. And those were the 2 runs on Christian Scott. When it comes to pitching, like I said, Christian Scott, 2 runs. I did not have the strikeouts on this. 4.2 innings, 7 hits, 7 out of the 8 hits on him, a 3.45 ERA. And the rest of them were relief pitchers with only 1 hit allowed, no runs. The only hit was on Weaver. Weaver, Williams, and Riley pitched 1 inning, and all of them got a walk on them. And Brazovan, 2.1 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, a 2.14 ERA. When it comes to the pitching, this is the way I see it. We already spent some of our top relief pitchers. Like I said, Brazovan, Weaver, Williams, and Riley. In addition with Austin Warren from yesterday, plus Brooks Riley, he pitched both games. In my view, the only one available out of all these pitchers will be Devin Williams, plus Tobias Myers that hasn't pitched. Those are 2 pitchers that if the game is close, I will use. If they're blowing us out, or we're blowing them out, then put Chamanaya or Kimbrough. When it comes to hitting, there was 3 differences from this lineup compared to yesterday's. That was Mark and Simeon. They went from the 7th spot to the 5th. And then Tyrone Taylor in left, since Soto was DH. We'll say that he replaced MJ Melendez, and Torrance since Francisco Alvarez is injured. Juan Soto did hit a ball on his feet. I guess the MRI was negative and he's day to day. He's not going to the DL. Other numbers that I saw, Carson Benge, he is now hitting 230. A month ago he was hitting around 180. That's a big improvement. 3 hits out of 5 at-bats, RBI, 1K. And of course the game-winning RBI was on him. And one thing that I want to cover on that is that at the beginning of the game when the Tigers scored the 2 runs, I felt we had a 15% chance of winning because we struggled to score. Once we scored a run, I thought it was 90% chance we were going to win. On the 8th inning, this is where I felt it was a 99% chance we were going to win. It's a tie game, 2-2. And we're in the 8th inning, and MJ Melendez was going to go at bat. Now, why did I think we had a chance of winning? Number 1, we had speed now. Number 2, we have Brujan on the bench. I was looking at the lineup on the way it's going to go if everybody got an out. MJ Melendez, Vientos, and Seaman. That will be the 8th, the 9th inning. It will be Beatty, Taylor, and Ewing, meaning that Ewing would be on second base. Even if Ewing got on base, that meant that Torrance will be the player on second base. We have Singer on the bench, and we have Brujan. This is one thing that I have to give credit to Carlos Mendoza. In the past 2-3 days, last 2 days, I said to myself, he's been managing good this game, these 2 games. So I felt that if Torrance was the second base, he was going to put Brujan, and Singer will be, if we didn't score, the player on the catcher. That was one of the 2 reasons I thought we were going to win. The other reason was on the 9th inning, the Tigers had McGonigal 2 outs batting, and we walked them. I said, if we get the next out, we're winning. The next out was Dinger. Dinger is their catcher. Magano is their fastest player, I believe so. Eliminating the fast player on second base, that will put Dinger in there, and it's going to be harder for him to score. Sure enough, they didn't score. It was not because of the speed, but it eliminates that player. On the next inning, that's when I thought we were gonna win. In addition, one thing I want to cover on that about Torrance. Torrance been playing good the last 2 days. You know that a player is playing good or they feel comfortable when they're trying to aim the ball at a certain direction. He was trying to bunt, then he fake bunt, he tried to hit it right field. You could tell by the way he was swinging, he was trying to hit it to right field. The next at bat, he proved it. He tried to do the same thing. I feel that he's comfortable now, even though his average and everything is not good, 216 average. I still feel that now he's feeling comfortable to aiming the ball, spraying the ball, hitting it to right field as a righty. It's hard, I think. First, you have to swing early. No, let it swing. No, not early. A little bit late. Anyways, back to the main point. Carson Benge is heating up. I think I covered this. He was hitting 180 a month ago. Now he's hitting 230. That's a big improvement. That's over 300 in the last seven, even probably 15 days. Bo Bichette, all you need is luck. That pop up, they got a hit, got the tying game, RBI. Juan Soto left the game. Melendez covered him. Like I said, it's a good thing that it was not a big injury. Vientos, I feel he's doing good still. One hit, a 241 average. Simeon, Beatty got a hit. He didn't challenge the call. He was going to go up, and they said that he challenged. We lost our challenges, but still, it was good. Torrance did a bad call on what he considered a strike as a catcher. We lost our challenge in the extra innings. AJ Ewing, he did get that run. 3 strikeouts, not good, but still, the speed is a big factor, especially if you rely on him as a center fielder. Other notes that I have, Vientos, like I said, he scored a run on Taylor's forced play on second base. This is our 8th time going extra innings. That means our relief pitching is taking a toll. Soto injured, like I said in the at bat. We're the 4th worst team now. We're not the worst team. We're not the 2nd worst team. Now we are the worst team. We're the 2nd worst team in the National League, but we're the 4th. If we win in, I believe it's Houston, but don't quote me on that. And if they lose, we will be now the 5th team, the 5th worst team. So we're improving. We're taking step by step, rock by rock, but this is not a rock. These are pebble sands that we're trying to climb. We're also the 2nd worst team in runs. We passed yesterday when we scored 10 runs, so that's a big improvement. San Francisco is the last place team. Like I said, Bench did that mistake, but that cost us 2 runs at the same time. Bench was the game-winning hit. And that's all I got about the hitting and the pitching. There were 3 differences, like I mentioned. I don't know what the lineup is going to be for today. It's in a couple hours, but I feel comfortable that we're going to win. One thing that I want to say is that when they won, I believe Cohen called them the baby Mets. I don't think we should call them the baby Mets. In my opinion, it's the end of Epler and the beginning of Stearns Mets. The reason I'm saying that is because in the final draft of Epler, we did get Ewing, we got McLean, we got Jack Winnegar in the minors. That he's the best pitcher right there in the minors. In the prior draft, we did get Jonathan in Marinino, or whatever his name is, center field / second base in the minors, which is one of the top 10 prospects also. And the reason I say the end of Epler and the beginning of Stearns Mets is because under Stearns we did get Carson Benge, and most of those prospects are still climbing up the ranks that we don't know who we're going to get still from the Stearns era. That's why I don't like to call it the baby Mets. The baby Mets for me are Beatty, Vientos, and Alvarez. They're no longer babies, but that's the term that we use on them. For me, this is the end of Epler, the beginning of Stearns Mets. That's just my own point of view. Anyways, thank you for watching. Let's go Mets today. McLean against, I believe, Montero. The Tigers did Valdez, they pitched over 100 pitches. Now they use a lot of pitchers, relief pitchers the day before. So that means that they use Finning, their best relief pitcher, I guess. So they're also strapped on the relief pitching. For us, we still have, I'd say Myers and Devin Williams. One thing that I felt I was gonna get disappointed, I saw Mentor pitching on the bullpen. That's the only place I want him to be pitching, because each time I see him go to the mound, I see that Mendoza's conceding and we're taking that loss. So that's the good thing, that he didn't pitch. And let's go Mets. Have a good day.